So, September 12 or 13, if you're here in Malaysia, is the day that we'll finally get an iPhone that uses USB-C port and a periscope zoom lens. Or will we? Let's go through some of the latest and greatest rumors on the upcoming Apple September event. Now, as per tradition, Apple will have a major event in September called the Wanderlust. And before anything, allow me to be an Eric Voss and break down the invite poster image sent by Apple. Now, first of all, the animated version of the invite shows some sort of a powder-like material forming the Apple logo, and that powder-like material could be represented by titanium, since if you Google titanium powder, it looks very similar to that. Now, another interesting thing is the fact that the logo has a cutout in the middle. Now, that could be a C to represent the cutout or the USB-C in the new iPhone 15. Who knows? And then the colors of the logo seems to represent the colors for the Pro lineup, which is rumored to be dark blue, black, white, and the new titanium color. Well, whatever it is, expect Apple to come up with a cooler name when it comes to introducing the colors. Now, of course, the hottest rumors is that the iPhone 15 will finally use USB-C. Now, Apple has actually confirmed that they will be using USB-C standards to comply with EU's new USB-C rules, which is highly expected to make its debut in this iPhone 15 lineup. Now, for the regular iPhone 15, it is said to be only be using USB 2.0 standards at 480 Mbps max speed, but the iPhone 15 Pro lineup may get a faster Thunderbolt port, which goes up to a whopping 40 Gbps speeds. Then with the cables, you have to think about charging speeds, and it has been said that the new iPhone models will be able to charge faster at 35 watts compared to only 27 watts in the fastest charging iPhone 14 Pro that we have right now. Now, another cool rumor is that the included cable in the box will be a color-coded USB-C cable to match the new iPhone's color, very similar to the MacBook and the iMac that we have been receiving. Then, speaking of colors, the Non-Pro series is set to have a more pastel colors instead of the brighter colors from the previous gen iPhones. Now, as for the iPhone 15 Pro, as mentioned, they'll be having a new shade of blue, a new titanium color other than the usual black or silver, aka white. And sorry, gold iPhone colored fans, because there is a heavy rumor that this may not be coming to the new iPhone 15 Pros. And even though I always choose the silver, which is white, I can't wait to see this rumored titanium color if it really comes. So expect me to use this new titanium color instead of the typical silver that I usually use. Just like how you would expect me to ask you to like and subscribe to this channel. Well, also head on to www.adamlobo.tv to see a written piece of this video, and don't forget to drop by our Discord community channel to talk more about tech and our lovely community over there. And once again, I'll be heading to Apple Park during the event, so follow me on Instagram for the live updates for the event. All the links will be down below, and thank you very much in advance. Now, in terms of the build quality, the huge rumor besides the poster is the fact that the chassis is said to be made of titanium, which will give the phone a matte finish rather than a glossy finish, which will make the phone more durable and most importantly make it even lighter too, which is a huge bonus. Then the new chipset introduced is of course the new Apple Bionic A17 chipset that is built on a new 3nm process, which is only available for the new Pro models. Then the non-Pro variant is rumored to be using the A16 chip, where they will include an additional GPU core compared to the A16, which you will see a bump in graphic and gaming performance. Now, another bump that we are said to be having is getting the base storage for the Pro models that will start at 256GB instead. Now, on the camera side, there will be a new periscope module which is made exclusive for the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the Ultra, whichever the rumor proves on the naming situation of the Max or the bigger version of the iPhones, which is capable up to 5 times and 6 times optical zoom. Then the mute switch is rumored to be an action button where it could be set to a number of customizable options, specifically for the Pro models, very similar to the Apple Watch Ultra. Then on the software side of things, other than what has been announced during WWDC, there's nothing very much rumored except that the Dynamic Island is finally shipping to the non-Pro iPhone models too. So I do expect Apple to have more apps integrated into this Dynamic Island in the future. Then last but certainly not least is the price, where unfortunately for me and for you, it is rumored to raise about $100 more than last year. Now it remains to be seen how much it will cost here in Malaysia if it's true, but expect it to be few hundred at least. Now, other than the new iPhones, the new Apple Watch Series 9 is rumored to be announced along with the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is said to feature the S9 processor. Now there's a huge rumor of pink, which apparently is coming to the Series 9, and also new straps and magnetic buckle, and a titanium black color for the Ultra 2. Now other than that, there's not many clear rumors on this, but stay tuned for that. Now another tiny rumor or an update would be based on the iPad mini. Since it's been a while, they have been updated that. And Sam Cole, I love you as a brother, but I don't care what you think because the iPad mini rocks. Okay. Now the rumor suggests a processor upgrade and probably a higher refresh rate or better screen quality. So we shall see about that, so fingers crossed. Then the final rumor that we all can take with a pinch of salt is the new AirPods Pro that is rumored to have a USB-C port to join the new USB-C family. So if that is true, the only Apple device left with Lightning port is the AirPods Max then, right? So that is what we have in the rumor mill at the moment. Once again, follow me on my Instagram page for the latest live updates at Apple Park when I'm there, and I'll catch you guys right after the event over there as well, and here on YouTube as usual.